first day up here today now on the Thursday. I suppose the weather has been terrible. That's the story of the week, but I'm delighted for them, everyone involved here, that they got to go ahead with the racing. And I lived in Naas for a good few years, so this is a huge part of the calendar around here, and if it was cancelled, it'd be a disaster for the area and for Punchestown and for the town itself. So delighted went ahead, and as usual, great old crack here today.
What is it about the festival, Michael, that makes it such a special festival?
Well, I think it's the best of Irish racing. It's Cheltenham is over. Maybe lads come back after licking their wounds over there, and Ireland, England thing. A lot of English horses come here, good prize money and offer. And I also think it's Naas itself, a good town, a great horse area in Kildare. And I think anyone that's into horse racing at all, international hunt, love coming here. And it's, as I say, just a pity the sun isn't shining. I think that really caps it off. But I just think it's great racing, and it's to me it's the highlight of the Irish national hunt here.
Michael, a word about the hurling. We're not far away from championship, but we have a big league final coming up. Kilkenny and I suppose surprise package Cork this year.
Surprising, really, I think, the way they rebuilt the team so quickly. But you shouldn't be surprised with anything with Jimmy Barry Murphy. Like, an incredible man, the charisma he has, and pushing on. As I said, he's getting near 60 now, but he looks like a young lad on the sideline. But he has a great team spirit built there, and Kilkenny back there, with, to me, missing. There's 8 or 9 top choice players, either retired or out through injury or whatever at the moment. So maybe at the moment you'd say maybe Cork look a little bit better placed. The squad is going a lot better. Don Logue, obviously, huge injury last week. He'll be a loss, but maybe just might have a little bit more hunger because they need to win more, and Kilkenny probably keep their powder dry for the championship.
When you see the semi-final, I know maybe Clare weren't up to the mark, but Kilkenny were playing without 6 or 7 of the regulars. Yeah,
well, it's like Henry Shefflin, Michael Rice, Richie Hogan, Aidan Fogarty, lads like that. And if you take all the retirements into account as well, with Eddie Brennan and Michael Kavanagh, John Dalton, PJ Ryan. So a lot of lads missing, but that's what they are. And they seem to me to only be in first gear, and yet just did enough to win. So they're very, very strong. But as I say, great bit of jizz about Cork. Young forwards like Luke O'Farrell and Conor Lahan, young Darren Sweetman in the middle of the field, William Egan at wing back, loads of them just coming through out of nowhere, like we haven't heard of them before. So it's very exciting for Cork hurling. But at the end of the day, it'll be hard to. I think that it'll be Kilkenny and Tip maybe come to championship, but I think Cork genuinely have emerged as championship contenders.
I was going to ask you, are Tip in a bit of bother?
It's hard to know. Like, they didn't look that interested last week. You'd maybe be a little bit worried about their spirit. Like, some very good players not playing well at all, like Noel McGrath, Michael Cahill, Brendan Maher taking off, Noel McGrath taking off, Michael Cahill fouling a lot. Not like him, like normally very, very good players. So they just, whether it was that they had nothing to gain by being in the league final at this stage, they've had a lot of tough matches against Kilkenny over the last few years. So I think Tip supporters will be hoping that is the case. But you would like to see maybe a little bit more jizz in their step, a little bit of a smile in their face, and they look to be all maybe a little bit off at the moment, and whether that's to do with Lara not being there, but I think they have a month now to get things right, and you'd expect them to improve a lot from last Sunday.